Hello there, and welcome to the channel. This is Nerd.World Films, and today we are doing the biography of Edward Nygma, sometimes nefariously known as the Riddler, a highly disturbed but highly intelligent individual who will become both an adversary to Batman and Bruce Wayne without even realizing that they were one and the same person until later on in his criminal career. This man was a complicated enigma of a human being, torn between his dual identities of being a scientist and humanitarian and homicidal, psychotic stalker of Bruce Wayne. Let's get started on the story of Edward Nygma. Edward Nygma was an employee of Wayne Enterprises working on various exotic projects, mainly a program designed to produce 3D images directly into the human cortex, therefore creating an immersive and fully involved television experience for the viewer. This program, however, was dismissed by Bruce Wayne, who was the idol of Nygma, as being too dangerous because it messed with neurons and altered the way a person perceived their environment. Wayne determined that this technology was too open and too susceptible to abuse, and also was potentially dangerous or harmful in both foreseen and unforeseen ways to those that might utilize such technology. Although he saw the vast economic potential, the technology was too unstable currently and not developed sufficiently. Nygma's immediate supervisor, who had attempted to keep him away from Bruce Wayne due to his infatuation and his energetic and overly enthusiastic demeanor, was less than impressed by this particular presentation, and then would go on to attempt to fire and discipline Nygma, resulting in Nygma's psychotic break and killing his boss, but not before hooking him up to the machine and abusing it the very way that Bruce Wayne had anticipated it might be, sucking neurons from this man's mind and absorbing them into his own, using them to grow smarter himself. He realized the vast potential of this technology and would then exploit it to its full potential. Nygma would later join forces with a criminal mastermind known as Two-Face. Two-Face, who was an extremely unstable individual himself, was appealing to the technology in a way that Bruce Wayne had not been. He was not concerned with the abuse or anything else of the technology that Wayne had been, and helped Nygma set up his company and mass produce the technology, getting one into every home in Gotham, allowing the two men to grow insanely intelligent and knowledgeable based on the information they could absorb. Using this cutting-edge technology, Nygma and Two-Face were able to absorb credit card numbers, bank details, all the dirty secrets of Gotham they could use to blackmail the rich and the powerful and make themselves the most powerful men in Gotham. This also would eventually lead to the confrontation of Nygma's deep desire to overpower his former obsession, Bruce Wayne. He would learn through reading Bruce's mind, exposing him to the technology, that he was in fact Batman, and with this knowledge, him and Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, almost killed Bruce Wayne by catching him off guard in his own home. But due to Nygma's obsession with Bruce Wayne and desire to one-up him, he was not able to kill him at that moment, instead wanted to put him through a trial and trauma to degrade and humiliate him. Ultimately, this would be his own destruction. His avarice and ego would overcome him. The technology he used to grow more intelligent was destroyed by Batman and overloaded his neural cortex, deforming him physically and driving him completely insane, forcing him to spend the rest of his life committed to Arkham Asylum as one of its permanent inmates for the criminally insane. There, flicking through different personalities, believing he himself was Batman, unable to fully articulate or conceptualize the knowledge that he now was in possession of. The knowledge, the unfiltered knowledge of thousands, no, tens of thousands of people And this was the tragic and unfortunate end to Edward Nygma, a brilliant and promising mind destroyed by its own avarice. And there we have the story, the life, cut short, the brilliant flame, burning so bright and so beautiful that it couldn't burn forever, of Edward E. Nygma, Mr. E. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below for more content and any other movie or horror movie icons you want reviewed in these Devil's Advocate videos and biographies. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and bye bye.